March for Science Pittsburgh. Turn around and look at how many of you are here. Yes! This is amazing. I'm so happy that all of you know that science is important. What are the principles of the March for Science Pittsburgh and of the National March for Science? First, science that serves the common good. Second, evidence-based policy and regulations in the public interest. That's a big one, right? Yeah, that's right. We want evidence-based science. And we remain objective and impartial investigators when we conduct our research, but we advocate ethically for policies that consider the results that we generate. We understand this concept in drug development. If we run a trial of an experimental drug that cures 70% of cancer cases, it is an ethical imperative to treat individuals with that drug. 3, cutting-edge science education. Yes. Yeah. We are not content with the educational quality being divvied out by the zip code lottery of birth. We know all children are naturally curious and want to learn. We demand equal opportunity to obtain a cutting-edge scientific education no matter where a person lives. Diversity and inclusion in STEM. All right. While it is well known that STEM and tech have a diversity problem, my walks around Pitt Public Health and the Pitt campus at large allow me to collaborate with colleagues who are Black, white, international, LGBT, and so on. We must support our diverse students and early investigators to make it to the top levels of leadership in science and tech fields. Communities are systematically left out of returns on scientific investment if their members are not represented among the scientists that are doing the work at universities, government agencies, tech companies, and the like. We reject the science for the few, and we open our arms to the many who want to work in these fields. We know that children, young and even old like me, need to look at the field and see themselves represented. 5. Number 5, open, honest science and inclusive public outreach. Scientists should pledge to share their results and why they are important with the public. We demand that the exchange of research results and ideas remains free. We know that science is inherently collaborative and international. We demand that scientists are able to travel freely and share research results without politically driven interference. And finally, number 6, funding for scientific research and its applications. Defunding research and disease surveillance now means, for example, that we have no one who will be monitoring cases of Zika when it arrives in the rest of the US. Defunding research now means that young investigators like myself will have no funding to assist them through their training process. We will decimate a generation of researchers, and it will take us decades to recover from that. Remember that science is a method of hypothesizing, observing, and experimenting, testing, revising, and testing again to gain new information about the world. And thus, anyone applying that method is a scientist. So I need you to scream really loud if you're a scientist. Now, let's get this party started. We want you to use on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter the hashtag #MarchForSciencePGH and why I March for Science if it's relevant to you. So now, listen up everybody, we have a little bit to get you excited and get ready to march. It's a little call and response between Lance and I, and then you're gonna join in. I hope you are ready to participate. Hey Lance, what are we here to celebrate?
Science! Beth, what are we here to learn about?
Science!
smart choices?
What brings $490 million a year to the Pittsburgh economy?
What brings technology to Pittsburgh?
What brings industry to Pittsburgh?
What brings jobs to Pittsburgh?
What brings prosperity to America?
What brings progress to America?
What do we need now more than ever?
Why do we march?
Why do we march? Why do we march?
Build bridges, not walls. Pittsburgh science is for all. Build bridges, not walls. Pittsburgh science is for all. Build bridges, not walls. Pittsburgh science is for all.
Not on the sidewalk in front of it, but the sidewalk that's on the street. I think I see you.
And it happens again. Many people like talking this stuff.
First, an important announcement. Pittsburgh, doing similar work. Many of you, fellow scientists here in the audience, or your friends, or your families, you are making a difference in people's lives. But some people say, science, hey, that's really expensive. You know what? Let's put it in perspective. The research funding at the McGee Women's Research Institute, 2 years of it, 2 full years of funding at my institution is the price of a single F-15 fighter jet. And the budget for the NIH, the National Institutes of Health, is the largest funder of research in the world. And the price of funding the NIH is the equivalent of less than 3 aircraft carriers. I'm not saying defense is not important. It is. But so is the health and the well-being of our citizens.